Hello and welcome to a new series I'll let you call Discussion Time. And it is with me, that sophisticated guy, as always. And I'm very happy to bring you this because it's been ages in the making. And I'm really sorry for not uploading it sooner. I'm really just wasn't in the mood a few days ago. But this time I'm going to do it right. And it's taken quite a few takes because I do flub lines. And I do just start over every time, even though I could just edit them out. I decide to be true to you guys and just do it in a full form, I guess you could say. So the first thing is, this is a new series and it's just basically me discussing some topics, and you guys can contribute as well. You guys can post some in the comments as well, and you can add articles down there you would like me to read, and I will definitely check up on them. I am now going to visit my YouTube page every single day now to check whether you guys have updated something, and I will notify you when I've read them, and I will state your names down there as well, so that's a bit of an added bonus for you because you guys get some recognition. So the best way to start this off is with a rather tame subject, that is Hitman Season 2. Now, as far as I know, it's been in the works for a little bit of a while. The game started in 2016 and has been releasing content up until 2017, where it is then being sold on as a complete first season, so you are able to purchase the full first season now. And that's good news for people because I understand it's slightly cheaper than buying them all separate. So, not by very much, by about, I don't know, £2, that's it. But it's my understanding, and many others, is that there might have been some rumours concerning Square Enix selling off the rights to the franchise, and of course selling off the developer IO Interactive. Can I call them developers? I don't know. But regardless, there have been some rumours. I believe it was from a German newspaper or news site called Game something, and it was essentially stating that Square Enix are planning to sell off the rights to the Hitman franchise along with developer IO Interactive. So sort of like a complete package there. Whoever buys them, by the way, if these rumours are true, whoever buys the developer or the rights will also get the developer along with it. So they will essentially be able to still make games, however under a different parent company, I guess you could say. And this is a little bit worrying, but also a little bit good as well, because people can still see it. The franchise can possibly continue after this, just as long as the parent company have interest in developing the series further, then the second season can go on. That's if these rumours are true, however. I don't know whether they are yet. There haven't been many things I've seen. I believe I've seen about 5 articles about this subject, and they're all based on rumours, so I don't know whether these have been disproved yet or not. And if they have, then obviously our worst fears have been basically denied. But what I'm going to talk about is how I want to see the second season. Now, I played the first season and I enjoyed every second of it. It's a great experience for Hitman fans. It does away with the whole absolution gimmick where everybody knows who you are in a disguise, even though they shouldn't be able to. Just relegating that to a few people, and it's a lot simpler for people to understand. It holds your hand throughout the game. If you want it to, you can increase the difficulty level if you want to challenge yourself, and I think lots of Hitman fans will be happy with it. However, it's not as popular as they might have originally thought, and the reason why is probably because of marketing, or the fact it's been released in episodes and not as a full game. But I believe that was just to gather, I guess, constructive criticism throughout the time, because they were asking for people's suggestions on how they could improve things all throughout the developing of the first season. So hopefully that will continue. I like it when companies do this. I like it when they reach out to the fans and ask them what they want to see, and it looks like they did a pretty good job. They're still releasing patches for the first season, that's still good, and as far as I know, there's not really many game-breaking issues with it. So I'm happy with the first season, and that's why I'd like to see a second season return. There's a lot of potential in this idea, because essentially what you've got is a story that you can take literally anywhere, because I believe the first season like completes a story, and then another one might start in the second one, or we might have a continuation of the same story. Who knows? But there's a lot of different things that they could do with this that would really work with the second season. Now, I'm not sure when this is scheduled to come out. Originally it was 2018, so it would have given you like a year, that being 2017, to play the first full season, unlock a lot of things, and then move on to the next season. But I don't know whether these rumours will affect that in any way. Perhaps they might. So, in many regards, I just want there to be a second season, or at least some sort of confirmation that the series is not going to die out. Even if the second season doesn't come to light, I won't be happy, but I will be satisfied that they haven't destroyed the franchise, because selling off the franchise or just ending it prematurely is not a good idea, believe me. Because there are many instances and many different franchises that I wish were still around, and I wish got more attention, and I wish that people could be happy with them. Now, I never even played some of these things. I didn't play Spyro the Dragon, for example. I only played one of the games. I can faintly remember playing it, and I can't remember which one it was. I was trying to look at walkthroughs for one of them, and I couldn't find out which game it was that I played. But I enjoyed that one game, and a lot of people want to see another Spyro game, and I would like to see one as well. They remastered Crash Bandicoot, the original 3, in the Insane trilogy, released recently, and as far as I can understand, it's a great remaster, and I might even be interested in purchasing it myself. It looks very interesting. It gets new fans into the series, it gets the old fans, they get happy because, you know, their game is being remastered. They're happy that people are paying attention to an old franchise that was seemingly, well, dead, shall we say. The last game was, I believe, released in like 2011, and then it went quiet. Or was it 2010? I can't remember, but either way, it went quiet, and then finally it's got some recognition back. So this could open up a gateway of possibilities for new games, and I think that Hitman deserves to live a lot longer, because it's such a good franchise, and it's because a lot of people really like it. Not just people who just were originally interested. I mean, like, gamers of all kinds can enjoy Hitman. I mean, I enjoyed the second one the most. It's the first one I ever played, and I believe that the first ever game in the Hitman series was released on PC, and that's how it got its, you know, recognition. And then it moved on to console, and then from then on I believe it was exclusively console, although was it? No. But yeah, so Hitman would have never come to light if it hadn't been for the PC and all the recognition it deserves. And I think, for all intents and purposes, we should see a second season. I think we should get more games in the future. So I believe that if it's in development right now, then that probably means that they are going to go through with it, because they wouldn't just waste a lot of their time and effort onto something. That's if it's still in development. And maybe it's not just the rumours, though, it's mostly the reception that I think they're most worried about, because the reception of it was kind of I mean, I was skeptical at first. I was thinking, this game looks amazing, it looks great, but the problem is it's in episodes, and some people don't like episodes like that. They think it's a way of them getting more money out of us for a product that isn't really worth the full price. But the full game, I believe, is like 40 odd quid now, and probably going to go down in price in the sales. So I don't see any reason why it should be a monetary issue for it being a little bit more expensive. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a short game. There's only 6 main missions and like 2 prologue missions, so it's a very short game. And it could be a lot longer though, that's the thing, because this thing could be massive. It could have loads of seasons. There could even be other games based on the same concept. I think that we can learn a lot from this because there's a lot of potential in the series. Like I said before, a lot of ways this can go. So I'm definitely excited to see more from this, and I'll definitely update you on whether this is happening or not in the future. But as of right now, that ends today's discussion video. If you do have any more suggestions for any other discussions you want me to take on, I will more than happily oblige. Just make sure that you try and comment clearly about what it is you would like me to look at, because sometimes you can get confused a little bit. There are different things going on that are quite similar, so make sure that you put it down in the comments and I'll take a look at it. I'll check every single day, making sure that you don't get ignored, and just please try and get in contact. I would like this series to be a good one. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy today's discussion video, I will obviously ask you to like, comment and subscribe, and don't worry about it, more of these will be coming in the future if this turns out to be a popular thing that you guys want to see. And I'll see you later, possibly in the next video of the same kind.